Today, we're diving into the implications of harmony on professional ethics. This topic explores how balance and alignment influence the way we act and make decisions in our careers. We'll uncover key ideas that connect ethical behavior with a sense of harmony in the workplace and beyond. Let's get started. Natural acceptance is something we all have inside us. It's our built-in sense for what's right, true, and good, without anyone having to push us. It's how we naturally connect with human values, recognizing them deep down. This idea helps us understand why some principles resonate universally, beyond culture or circumstance. It's not about rules imposed from outside, it's about what feels inherently right to each of us. At the heart of everything we do are universal human values, the qualities that connect us all. Trust and respect lay the foundation. Love and affection deepen the bond. Care and guidance help us grow. Reverence and gratitude remind us to honor what's meaningful. And compassion, that's the thread weaving it all together. These values aren't just words. They're the principles that guide our actions and shape our relationships. Let's explore the difference between natural acceptance and preconditioning. Natural acceptance comes from within us. It's permanent, universal, and grounded in understanding. It creates harmony. Preconditioning, on the other hand, is shaped by society. It's temporary, varies across cultures, and is based on beliefs rather than deep understanding. Sometimes it can even lead to conflicts. Recognizing this contrast helps us see where our true values come from and where we might be influenced by external pressures. Respect is something everyone values deeply. It's a basic human need. Because of that, we're naturally inclined to respect others in return. It's a simple, powerful cycle. When we feel respected, we want to show respect back. This idea isn't just theory, it plays out in everyday life, in how we treat each other and build trust. Let's look at an example to see this in action. Ethical human conduct is about more than just rules. It's living by universal values no matter the situation. It means acting with integrity, respect, and fairness, consistently and without compromise. This kind of conduct isn't vague or optional. It's definitive, clear, and unwavering. When we commit to ethical behavior, we create trust and build a foundation for meaningful relationships and communities. That's the heart of what we're exploring here. Ethical behavior rests on a foundation of key values: honesty, responsibility, respect, trust, justice, cooperation, and transparency. These aren't just words, they guide how we interact and make decisions. When we have the right understanding, it shapes our feelings. Those feelings then lead to the right behavior. And when that happens, everyone benefits, creating mutual happiness. It's a simple formula, but powerful in building strong, ethical relationships. Being an ethical engineer means more than just technical skill. It means choosing quality materials that stand the test of time. It means putting public safety above all else. Honesty is non-negotiable, no cutting corners or hiding mistakes. We avoid corruption in all its forms. Protecting the environment is part of our responsibility. And we always respect professional standards, holding ourselves accountable to the highest level of integrity. This is what ethical conduct in engineering truly looks like. Sometimes we face tough choices where cutting corners seems easier. Here, a contractor asks for lower quality materials. The ethical decision is clear: we say no. Public safety can't be compromised. Choosing quality over convenience protects everyone in the long run. This example shows how standing firm on ethics isn't just right, it's necessary. Humanistic education is about more than just facts or skills. It's about developing the whole person. We focus on knowledge, yes, but also skills that help us navigate the world. Values come next, the principles that guide our actions. And character, the foundation of who we are. Together, these elements create a balanced approach, one that prepares us not just to succeed, but to contribute meaningfully to society. This is the basis for humanistic education. Our objectives are simple but powerful. We want the right understanding, clarity in what we know and why it matters. The right feelings, the motivation and empathy that drive us forward. The right behavior, actions that reflect our values and knowledge. And professional competence, the skills that make us effective. Altogether, these lead to one clear goal: becoming not just good professionals, but good human beings as well. That's the heart of what we're aiming for. Let's start with what a humanistic constitution really means. It's a value-based framework, one that puts justice, equality, freedom, and responsibility at its core. This isn't just about laws or rules. It's about the principles that guide how we treat each other and build society. These values shape the decisions we make and the way we live together, aiming for a fairer, more respectful world. At the heart of this initiative are core principles that guide everything we do. We start with human dignity, recognizing the value of every person. Then comes equality and justice, ensuring fairness for all. Freedom is essential, but it comes with responsibility. We also commit to environmental sustainability and social welfare. Together, these principles point us toward one clear goal: to create a peaceful and harmonious society where everyone can thrive. Let's explore the idea of a universal human order, a vision where we live in true harmony, not just with ourselves, but with our families, our communities, and society at large. It goes further, to embracing nature and the entire existence around us. This is what we call a humanistic universal order, a framework that honors every connection, every relationship, and every part of life as one whole. It's about balance, respect, and shared well-being. Here we see the core objectives that guide our work. Happiness, not just as a feeling, but as a foundation for thriving communities. Prosperity, creating opportunities that lift everyone up. Fearlessness, encouraging bold action without hesitation. Justice, fairness that's woven into every decision. And sustainability, ensuring what we build today lasts for generations. These aren't just goals, they're the values that shape everything we do. Here, we see the universal human order diagram, a way to visualize how people organize themselves across different cultures and contexts. It's about the patterns we follow, whether in families, communities, or societies. This diagram helps us understand the underlying structures that shape our interactions and behaviors, giving us a clearer picture of what holds us together as humans. It's a foundational tool for exploring the bigger ideas in today's talk. Let's explore how different fields of engineering are shaping real-life solutions. In civil engineering, green buildings and rainwater harvesting are making our cities more sustainable. Computer science tackles data privacy and ethical AI, ensuring technology serves us responsibly. Mechanical engineering focuses on energy-efficient machines, while electrical engineering advances solar energy and smart grids. Electronics rounds it out with low-power devices and managing e-waste. Together, these areas show how engineering meets real-world challenges head-on. Professional ethics is all about the moral principles and values that guide us as professionals. It's what helps us do our jobs responsibly and honestly. This includes qualities like honesty, integrity, responsibility, and accountability. It's also about fairness, respect, and keeping public safety and the environment in mind. When we combine technical skill with these human values, we become truly responsible professionals. That's the heart of professional ethics. Professional competence is more than just knowing your stuff. It's about applying technical knowledge and professional skills effectively. But it also means upholding ethical values and embracing social responsibility. Together, these elements ensure our work benefits not just individuals, but society and the environment too. At the heart of it all is competence in professional ethics, doing what's right, even when no one's watching. Here, we see a diagram that brings the concepts we've discussed to life. It helps us visualize the connections, the flow, and the relationships between different parts of the system. Diagrams like this turn abstract ideas into something concrete, something we can follow step by step. As we move forward, keep this structure in mind, because it's the foundation for everything that comes next. Let's explore the idea of a universal human order, a society where harmony flows at every level, from the individual to the family to the wider society. It reaches beyond that, connecting us with nature and the entire existence around us. This isn't just a lofty ideal. It's about using our professional skills and knowledge to strengthen this balance, to actively contribute to a world that works in harmony for everyone and everything. As engineers, we have a vital role to play. We design products that are safe, putting public safety front and center. We work to reduce pollution, using sustainable technology wherever we can. Our goal isn't just innovation, it's improving quality of life for everyone. At the heart of it all is one clear objective: engineering for human welfare. That's the purpose driving everything we do. Engineering shapes the world we live in, and today, we're looking at how different fields contribute to a universal human order. Civil engineering helps us build safer, more sustainable structures, from earthquake-resistant buildings to green designs and rainwater harvesting systems. In computer science, the focus is on protecting our data, developing ethical AI, and strengthening cybersecurity. Mechanical engineering drives energy efficiency and waste reduction. Electrical engineering powers solar energy and smart grids, and electronics tackles low-power devices and e-waste management. Together, these efforts build a better future for everyone. Let's talk about what makes a production system truly people-friendly. At its core, it's one that protects the welfare of everyone involved: employees, consumers, and society at large. That means a safe working environment, fair wages, and equal opportunity for all. It's about encouraging employee participation and skill development, ensuring consumer safety, and maintaining a healthy workplace. The ultimate goal here: putting people before profit, creating systems where people come first, always. Let's talk about what eco-friendly production systems really mean. These are systems designed to meet our needs, while keeping environmental harm to an absolute minimum. They rely on energy-efficient processes and renewable energy sources. Water conservation, waste reduction, and pollution control are all key parts. Recycling and reuse help close the loop, ensuring natural resources are used sustainably. The ultimate goal here is clear: development that doesn't come at the expense of the planet. That's what eco-friendly production is all about. At the heart of what we're aiming for is a common objective: sustainable development. It's a balance between being people-friendly and eco-friendly. On one side, we focus on employee welfare, safe workplaces, fair wages, and skill development, all about human well-being. On the other, environmental protection, less pollution, renewable energy, efficient resource use, and waste recycling, the pillars of ecological sustainability. Together, these goals guide us toward production that respects both people and the planet. Let's look at a real-life example: a manufacturing company committed to going green. They installed solar panels to harness clean energy, set up rainwater harvesting to conserve water, and implemented wastewater recycling to reduce pollution. On top of that, they launched employee health programs, showing that sustainability isn't just about the environment, it's about people too. This case study gives us a clear picture of practical steps in green manufacturing. Our results speak for themselves. We've lowered pollution and cut electricity costs, good for the planet and the bottom line. Employee satisfaction has gone up, which means happier, more engaged teams. Product quality has improved, and our company's reputation shines brighter than ever. The key lesson here is clear: ethics and sustainability aren't just ideals. They're powerful drivers that benefit business and society alike. As engineers, we have a responsibility that goes far beyond just building things. We follow professional ethics, the foundation of trust in everything we do. We make sure public safety is never compromised. We choose sustainable technologies to protect our planet. We respect human values and promote teamwork, knowing that collaboration drives innovation. Lifelong learning keeps us sharp, ready for tomorrow's challenges. And above all, we contribute to social welfare, using our skills to make the world better for everyone. Engineering goes beyond just creating products. At its core, it's about shaping a better society. Every design, every solution, has the potential to improve lives and communities. This motto reminds us that our work carries responsibility, not just to innovate, but to make a positive impact on the world around us. Let's talk about what we mean by appropriate technology. It's technology designed to be technically efficient, but also affordable and safe. It has to be sustainable and kind to the environment. Beyond that, it's people-friendly, easy to maintain, and adaptable to local conditions. The ultimate goal here is simple: meeting human needs without causing harm to society or nature. This balance is what makes technology truly appropriate. When we talk about appropriate technologies, there are a few key qualities we look for. They need to be reliable, something you can count on day after day. Energy efficiency is crucial, so they don't drain resources unnecessarily. Low maintenance keeps things simple and affordable over time. Speaking of cost, these technologies should be cost-effective, making them accessible. And finally, they have to be user-friendly, so anyone can operate them without hassle. These characteristics guide us toward solutions that truly work. Let's look at the social side of things. This initiative creates jobs, which means real opportunities for people. It's affordable, so it doesn't exclude anyone based on cost. Beyond that, it improves quality of life, making daily living better for everyone involved. And importantly, it's accessible to all, ensuring no one gets left behind. Together, these social characteristics build a foundation that benefits communities in meaningful ways. Let's look at some key environmental characteristics that really make a difference. First, less pollution, cutting down harmful emissions to protect our air and water. Then, renewable energy, tapping into sources like wind and solar that won't run out. Resource conservation is next, using what we have wisely to avoid depletion. And finally, waste reduction, minimizing what we throw away to keep our planet cleaner. These four together create a foundation for sustainable living. Humanistic management is about finding balance. Instead of zeroing in on profit alone, it brings people and the planet into the equation. It's a way of leading that values human well-being and environmental care just as much as financial success. This approach encourages us to rethink traditional business models and embrace patterns that support sustainable, ethical growth for everyone involved. It's management with a heart and a conscience. At the heart of what we do are a set of core principles: ethics, transparency, teamwork, employee welfare, social responsibility, and environmental sustainability. These aren't just words on a page. They guide every decision, every action. Our objective is clear: to achieve long-term prosperity through responsible management. It's about balancing success with doing what's right for our people, our community, and the planet. This is the foundation we build on. Let's look at two very different approaches to management. Traditional management focuses on profit, competition, and short-term goals. It treats employees mainly as labor and values individual success above all else. On the other hand, humanistic management puts people first. It encourages cooperation, aims for long-term sustainability, and sees employees as partners. This approach prioritizes collective well-being and conservation of resources. Understanding this contrast helps us rethink how organizations can thrive by caring for both people and the planet. Holistic technologies are all about balance. They improve our lives while also protecting nature and society. Think of solar panels soaking up the sun, wind turbines turning breeze into power, or rainwater harvesting capturing what would otherwise be lost. Smart irrigation, electric vehicles, green buildings, wastewater recycling, and smart grids all fit here too. These technologies aren't just clever, they're sustainable, energy efficient, and socially beneficial. They show us how innovation can work in harmony with the world around us. Let's start by looking at the core problem. Conventional electricity generation relies heavily on fossil fuels. That means pollution and greenhouse gases, which are driving climate change. But technology is stepping up. Solar photovoltaic panels capture sunlight and turn it into electricity. Battery storage helps us save that energy for when we need it most. And smart energy management ties it all together, making the system efficient and reliable. We'll see how this works in practice with a case study on a solar power plant. Let's talk about the benefits of embracing renewable energy. First, it helps us cut down on carbon emissions, a big win for the planet. It also means lower electricity costs over time, which everyone can appreciate. Beyond that, it supports long-term sustainability, keeping resources available for the future. But it's not just about the environment. This shift promotes human values like responsibility, care for nature, and a commitment to sustainable development. It's a powerful combination of practical gains and ethical progress. Let's take a closer look at Toyota's management model, a system that's shaped how they build cars and run factories around the world. It's built on lean manufacturing, which means cutting waste and focusing on value. Then there's Kaizen, the idea of continuous improvement, always finding ways to get better. Just-in-time production keeps inventory low and efficiency high. And it all depends on employee participation. Everyone's involved in making the process work. This case study shows how these ideas come together in practice. Let's look at the benefits this approach brings. First, it helps reduce waste and boosts product quality. That means we get more done, faster, higher productivity overall. Customers notice too, and their satisfaction goes up. But it's not just about numbers. We're talking about respect for people, encouraging teamwork, and keeping everyone involved. It's a culture of continuous learning and using resources responsibly. Together, these humanistic values make the whole system stronger and more sustainable. Let's explore the features that make this green building stand out. Solar panels capture clean energy, while rainwater harvesting reduces water demand. Natural ventilation and LED lighting improve indoor comfort and efficiency. Wastewater recycling further cuts resource use. The results: lower energy consumption, less water usage, better air quality, and reduced operating costs. The key lesson here is clear. Technology should enhance both how we feel inside and how we impact the environment. This case shows that smart design benefits people and the planet alike. Now, let's take a look at the components that make up a holistic production system. We're talking about all the interconnected parts that work together, from planning and sourcing, to manufacturing and quality control, all the way through to delivery. It's about seeing the whole picture, not just isolated steps. When these pieces fit seamlessly, the system runs smoothly, efficiently, and sustainably. Understanding these components helps us improve every stage of production. When we focus on quality products, everything else starts to fall into place. Happy employees follow, they're proud of what they create. That leads to customer satisfaction, which is the heart of any successful business. At the same time, we can't forget environmental protection. It's about responsibility for the world we live in. All these outcomes together build the foundation for long-term economic growth. It's a cycle that benefits everyone. We're at a crossroads where the need for change is clear. Our goal is to build a society grounded in human values, justice, sustainability, and shared prosperity. Right now, we see competition where cooperation should be. Profit often comes before people, and resources are exploited rather than cared for. Pollution persists, while trust and harmony take a backseat to fear and conflict. This slide contrasts the present state with a universal human order, a shift from consumerism to living based on real needs, from individual success to collective well-being. Let's start by defining what we mean by universal human order. It's a vision of society where every person lives in balance, not just with themselves, but with their family, their community, and the wider society. It goes beyond that, too. It includes living in harmony with nature, and ultimately with the entire existence around us. This idea invites us to see our place as interconnected, responsible, and deeply aligned with the world we share. Here we see the core objectives that guide our efforts. Happiness, the foundation of well-being. Prosperity, ensuring growth benefits everyone. Justice, fairness at every level. Trust, the glue that holds communities together. And sustainability, protecting our future by caring for the planet today. These goals aren't just ideals, they're the compass for everything we do. We believe every engineer, technologist, and manager should bring more than just technical skills to the table. It's about blending solid expertise with a strong sense of human values. When these come together, they create professionals who act responsibly, not just for their work, but for society and the environment too. This is a strategy that starts with each individual, shaping how we approach our roles every day. As professionals, we carry a set of responsibilities that go beyond just doing our jobs well. We practice ethics, making choices that are honest and fair. We ensure public safety, putting people's well-being first. We respect human dignity, recognizing the value of every individual. We protect the environment and use resources wisely, knowing our impact matters. We promote sustainable technologies that support the future. And we commit to lifelong learning, always growing and adapting in a changing world. Engineers play a crucial role in shaping a safer, more sustainable world. They design products with safety and the environment in mind, choosing eco-friendly materials and finding ways to cut pollution. Their work directly improves our quality of life. Technologists, on the other hand, focus on making technology accessible and affordable. They champion renewable energy and work to bridge the digital divide, ensuring everyone can benefit from the advances we create. Together, they drive meaningful progress. As managers, our role goes beyond just overseeing tasks. We're here to ensure employee welfare, making sure people feel supported and valued. We promote teamwork because collaboration drives success. Transparent governance builds trust, keeping everything open and honest. And we balance profit with social responsibility, knowing that business impacts more than just the bottom line. Our guiding motto. Technology should serve humanity and protect nature, a reminder of the purpose behind everything we do. Every day, as engineers, we have a set of practical habits that shape not just our work, but the world around us. We follow engineering ethics, report unsafe practices, and use energy wisely. We reduce waste, respect diversity, and commit to honesty. We keep learning, upgrading our skills, and support innovation that's sustainable. These aren't just ideals, they're actions we take every day. When we do this consistently, we become responsible engineers, and that responsibility ripples out to create a more responsible society. When we talk about institutions and organizations, they're not just separate entities. They're part of a bigger ecosystem. They should promote cooperation, justice, transparency, and social responsibility. Environmental sustainability and value-based education are just as crucial. Think about educational institutions, industries, government bodies, NGOs, and healthcare organizations, all working together. This is strategy at the level of society, where each plays a role in building a stronger, fairer world. Let's look at how different sectors contribute to building mutually enriching organizations. Educational institutions focus on value-based education, ethical research, and community engagement. Industries prioritize green manufacturing, employee welfare, and fair business practices. Governments work on public welfare policies, environmental protection, and sustainable infrastructure. And society plays its part through responsible consumption, waste segregation, water conservation, and tree plantation. Together, these efforts create a powerful, interconnected system that benefits everyone. Now, let's shift our focus to the transition model. This is the framework that guides how we move from one state to another, whether it's in a process, a mindset, or a system. Understanding this model helps us navigate change more smoothly, anticipate challenges, and create more effective strategies. It's the bridge between where we are and where we want to be. As we wrap up, we've seen how ISRO leads with scientific excellence and cost-effective innovation, driving national development. Sustainability is key, from green buildings and electric vehicles to digital public services. These real-life examples show how technology and responsibility come together to create a better future for everyone.
Thank you for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe my channel.